Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This host Key Talk. Check it out, man. All right. Hey, listen, we're almost at 100K. If you listen to my voice right now, do me the biggest favor in the world. I don't care about money, none of that at all. I only care if you like the video for me because it helps the video grow and helps the game grow as well. The society grows well. Thank you. Anyway, so now that y'all like the video, we got to get into it. So we're going to start it out. We got some Jay-Z, some P. Diddy, and also some OG Maco, right? So there's a rapper that goes by the name of OG Maco. Now, some say Maco, some say Mako, right? Well, OG Maco, I didn't listen to him a lot. I'm not going to sit up here and cap with y'all, but I do know he had that one song that was like, you guessed it. I was right, right? Well, anyways, he has been going through stuff. It seems like his whole career he's been going through some stuff, except maybe when he was at the height of his career. But what happens with a lot of artists is they get to the height of their career, and then, of course, it starts to just dwindle down and make less money. They get sad and depressed. Either way it goes, I don't know exactly what was wrong with Buddy, but he did unalive himself. So a report actually came out yesterday. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can go actually refine that report. It pretty much described how he shot himself, and once he shot himself, he actually was taken to the hospital, but he didn't actually pass away at the time that he shot himself. What happened was, after he shot himself, he was rushed to the hospital. Now, they took him to the hospital. They tried to pretty much save his life. However, news did come out today that he has, unfortunately, been taken off of life support, and he's no longer with us, right? He's now inside of the afterlife. So like I say, so RIP to OG Maco. Salutes to his family. The best of wishes and prayers go out to his family. Like I said, I can't just cap and say I listen to him a whole lot. I don't listen to him a whole lot, and I didn't know too much about him, but I knew that song that you guessed it because it came out a while ago. Now, I'm going to be real. I knew that song because Lil Wayne remixed it, and he just completely spazzed and went off. I think that's when he was going at Birdman. Him and Birdman was having issues at that time, and Lil Wayne spazzed on it, right? I actually heard Lil Wayne's part of that song before I heard his. However, nevertheless, he has passed away, unalived himself. So RIP to OG Maco. Anyways, now we got to talk about who? Hove did Jay-Z. So I know y'all been seeing a whole lot of crazy, wild news about Jay-Z. Now, the last video I made on Jay-Z, I pretty much told y'all it looked like out of all the people that's ever been accused of that art word, Jay-Z has literally been one person that I've seen. He didn't lose his endorsements with he didn't lose his business relationship with the NFL. They came out and backed him, right? But not only that, it now looks like the lady is recanting her story or coming forward and saying that, answering about some of the inconsistencies that she's had within her stories against Jay-Z. So it's looking super good for Jay-Z right now. And also, with that happening, Jay-Z and his lawyer, they ain't playing no game. Jay-Z got to have one of the best, just teams, period, not just lawyer, but of course the lawyer is included in that. Came out and just pretty much went at that lawyer. They've been going at the lawyer. Forget about going to girl. They've been going at the lawyer. So it says, Jay-Z R-word accuser comes forward and acknowledges inconsistencies in her allegations. And of course, if we swipe it to the next thing, you can see what Jay-Z actually had to say. He came out and he said, today's investigative report proves this attorney, Buzbee, filed a false complaint against me in a pursuit of money and fame. Now, I told y'all, Jay-Z's been coming out saying that these people just want my money and my fame. They don't care about victims that actually went through this at all. It's all a big old money play. So he continues and it says, complaint against me in the pursuit of money and fame. This incident didn't happen, and yet he filed it in court and doubled down in the press. True justice is coming. We fight from victory, not for victory. Yo, we got to get a Jay-Z album after this. Not for victory. This was over before it began. This 1-800 lawyer doesn't realize it yet, but soon, I ain't okay. It's like Jay-Z, when he be going to his lawyer this whole time, he been doing like riddles at the lawyer, like some super calculation. This is why I think a lot of people just don't mess with Jay-Z. Maybe in the rapping form, I know Lil Wayne and him went to rapping, but like as far as business wise and just playing with him wise, I don't know, fam. You never hear nobody playing with Jay-Z like that. I'm talking about, you can have discussion on who's the greatest rapper, all this other, but when it comes to like this legal stuff and this business stuff, he cutthroat and he ruthless, right? So that's what Jay-Z had to say, and his lawyer actually backdoored, and he actually said, It is stunning that a lawyer would not only file such a serious complaint without proper vetting, but would make things worse by further peddling this false story in the press. We are asking the court to dismiss this frivolous case today, and we'll take up the matter of additional discipline for Mr. Buzbee and all lawyers that filed the complaint. Alex Spirit, bro, they not playing, bro. They are not playing, fool. Jay-Z's Rock Nation team. Hey, listen, bro. I don't care. I always say I love how Drake and his OVO team moves so calculated, and I always thought they was like the most calculated. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Jay-Z might just have. I think he's the greatest businessman rapper. But of course, if you're the greatest businessman rapper, then you're more than likely got one of the best teams as well as what. But I think he got one of the best teams, bro. Do you see how they're attacking this? This is the first rapper slash businessman that I seen come and just like switch the narrative, like right off top. Like it's like, yeah, they had some months to prepare because at first the girl went and she said just Diddy's name and celebrity two or whatever it may be. But like right when it broke the news and it came out that Buzbee dude came, boom, they was on top of it just like that. So we just gonna have to see how it goes. Now we got to see what Tony Buzbee is gonna respond to this. You know what I mean? And that's gonna really say, that's gonna say a lot. So I'm gonna further read it, then we'll go over to the Diddy subject. It says Jay-Z's accuser acknowledged inconsistencies in her R-word allegation during an interview with NBC News. What in the blue hell is going on? An Alabama woman who accused Jay-Z and Diddy of R-wording her at 13 shared her story with NBC News, describing it as life-altering event. However, she and her lawyers admitted to inconsistencies in her account, such as discrepancies about who picked her up and the presence of celebrities. Despite these issues, she stands by her overall allegation, which date back to 24 years. Okay, so now here's what I will say after reading this portion right here, because a lot of this news, I literally read it as I'm with y'all, so what I'm understanding, y'all can understand it. So it does say she's still standing by what she said, but she just doesn't remember who picked her up and I guess which celebrities was actually at the place. Now, what I can say about that is they can probably say, well, it's been a long time. That was, she was 13 years old. She's whatever age she is now. So that was long. She may not remember everybody that was there, but she is standing by the allegations. And like I say, we're going to have to see if the judge throws it out or if he just continues, brings it to court and, we see what happens. Anyways, now some more breaking news actually happened, which actually even shocked me. So we do know that Diddy was denied bond, right? But not only was he denied bond, he's been fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting to get his bond pretty much approved. But now they've actually came out and said Diddy has voluntarily given up his attempt at bail, and his lawyers actually filed to dismiss their appeal. Why would he do that? I don't know. Maybe it's something that has to do with the Tony Buzbee, because a lot of the people going against Diddy did go to Diddy through Tony Buzbee, right? Now, if Jay-Z may have actually just helped out Diddy in a way, right? If Jay-Z can effectively tarnish Tony Buzbee's reputation and make him look like a liar that gets clients that falsifies evidence and stuff like that, it's then can turn to P. Diddy and be like, dang, well, what's to say he's not doing the same thing to Diddy? So maybe Diddy's making a power move, a smart. They're both billionaires, so I mean, I'm sure they, got something that they can sum up their sleeve pretty much, right? But I'm going to read it. It says, on November 8th, 2024, Mr. Combs filed his renewed motion for bail before the district court on November 27, 2024. The district court denied Mr. Combs' renewed motion. Mr. Combs does not seek to appeal the district court's denial of his renewed motion and hereby moves to voluntarily dismiss the appeal. Counsel has explained that the effect of volunteering dismissal of the appeal, and Mr. Combs signed. That's wow. He pretty much signed saying that, hey, I'm with it. I want to dismiss this all. Let's read this portion here. It says, a quick update in the Diddy legal drama. His attorney have now filed his motion to dismiss their bail appeal on Diddy's behalf. As we've previously reported, the 55-year-old star bail attempts were previously declined by 3 different judges. This means that he'll now sit in jail until the actual trial starts on May 2025. During his prior attempts, he offered home confinement and a limited communication, but a judge found that he was a potential danger to the public. And with that being said, like I say, dude, I don't know what in the blue hell is going on. Jay-Z done, his lawyer done like flip the script. So what they're doing like, because you know, they always say it's innocent until proven guilty, right? But with the the court of public opinion, the public will find you guilty before the courts ever do it, right? And maybe the courts will come back later and say not guilty, but the court of public opinion is instant, right? The fact that they jumped on this so instantly, that just made, I don't know, that made a lot of stuff just like work in the favor of Jay-Z, right? Now, I don't think the floodgates have actually opened. See, when Diddy did it, Diddy gave Cassie some of that settlement money. You remember whenever the lawyer Tony Buzbee said that the first it was nothing to do with even in the lawsuit, right? They wanted a mitigation, which could have potentially been some money. Diddy refused to give the money. Jay-Z refused to give some money, right? Now, the thing with Diddy was, I think Cassie ended up going and making it a kind of straight to criminal, right? Maybe it was civil at first, but then kind of turned into criminal because they started to investigate. But Jay-Z on the other end, I don't know. He just came out and dominated, bro. It is what it is. But anyways, what's your favorite OG Maco song? Do you think they would ever be able to get Jay-Z? I'm not saying he did or didn't do anything at all. All I know is that Buddy is playing his cards right. And when he said he know how to move in a room full of votes, and it just seems like he's got an unstoppable team, right? But we'll just have to see how that goes. And of course, why do y'all think Diddy stopped his appeal to get out of jail? Maybe the next time he would have got it, you know what I'm talking about? But either way it goes, we'll just have to see how it all goes. Let me know something coming down below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.